Okay, welcome again guys to today's video. We want to solve a nice what I called all-round denominator challenge, which read 1 over x plus 1 over y is equals to 1 over 4. So we are looking for all the positive possible value for x, or what I call all the possible positive value for x and y. So we are looking for the value of x and y in just this single equation. So how can we look for value of x and y, two unknown, in just a single equation? So let's see how we can solve this. So if you are new here, please subscribe, and by the time you subscribe, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you get notified anytime I drop videos on my channel. So let's see how we can solve this nice problem. So the first thing I'm going to do, I can say solution. Now simply write down the question, which is 1 over x plus 1 over y is equals to 1 over 4. Okay. If I were you solving this, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to look for the LCM of the left-hand side. The LCM of the left-hand side. And the LCM of x and y is xy. So if I should do that, looking for the LCM, I'm going to have x plus what? Plus y over xy is equals to 1 over 4. Okay, what then is the next thing? What then is the next step? So I can simply what? Cross multiply. If I cross multiply, I'm going to have 4 open bracket x plus y close bracket is equals to what? Xy, because if I should use 1 to multiply any number, that number would remain the same. If I should use 1 to multiply any value, that value would still remains the same. So if I should do that, opening this bracket, I'm going to have 4x plus 4y is equals to xy. So this is now our new equation. We are now having 4x plus 4y is equals to xy. I can simply bring this. I can simply bring the whole of this to the right hand side, bringing the whole of this to the right hand side of the equation. So if I should do that, I'm going to have xy minus 4x minus 4y is equals to 0. Now this thing is getting more interesting. It's getting more interesting because now we're not having xy minus 4x minus 4y is equals to 0. What then can we do from here? Okay, after having this, what then are we simply going to do again? We're now having xy minus 4x minus 4y all equals to 0, What are we simply going to do from here again? The next thing we can do, let's add 16 to both sides of the equation. So if we should do that, I'm going to have xy minus 4x minus 4y plus 16 is equals to 16, because if I should bring this 16 to this side, it's going to give us what? This 0. So the equation still remains the same. Nothing changes. It still remains the same. What then are we going to do? We're not having xy minus 4x minus 4y plus 16 is equals to 16. So this is what we are now having next. So we can simply rewrite the whole of this equation to be 4y minus 4x plus 16 equals to 16. So we can simply put a bracket here. Then we can also put a bracket here. So for us to put a bracket, we are going to turn this a positive sign. Then we're having a negative sign here also. We're having a positive sign here. Close the bracket. So now this is what we're not having. For us to put a bracket, we're not having open bracket xy minus 4y close bracket plus open bracket minus 4x plus 16 close bracket equals 16. The reason why we did it like this is for us to bring out the common factors. So we're having xy minus 4y. What is the common factor in this? The common factor is just y. So if we should bring out the common factor, we're having y in bracket x minus 4 close bracket. We're having, this is a positive sign, right? We're having what? Minus 4x plus 16. What is the common factor between this? We want to make this to look alike with this. So what is the common factor? The common factor between minus 4x and plus 16 is minus 4. So if you bring out minus 4 open bracket x minus 16 close bracket equals 16. This is what we are now having. This is what we are now having. We are now having y open bracket x minus 4 close bracket minus 4 open bracket x minus, we are having 4 here. We are having 4 here because we factor out, so we are having 4 here, close bracket equals 16. So since this and this are alike, looking at this, we're having x minus 4 and we're having x minus 4 here, right? Since this and this are alike, we can pick them as a single entity. Picking them as a single entity, we are going to have y minus 4 open bracket close bracket open bracket x minus 4 close the bracket is equals to 16. Now this is the new form, or this is our new form of equation. So from here we can sort out the value for x and y. So let's move on to see how we can solve the value for x and y. So let's move upward. Okay, recall I said this is our new form of equation. So what are we going to do from here? Okay, the next thing we are going to do, we are going to think of this 16. We can write 16 in 3 different forms. Recall from your simple multiplication values, you can write 16 in 3 different forms, or we can write 16 in 4 different forms. Let's use the 4 different forms. Okay, the first form we can write 16 to be 1 times 16 is equals to 16. We can write 16 times 1 is also equals to 16. And we can also write 4 times 4 is also equals to 16. Then we can also write minus 4 times minus 4 is also equals to 16. Minus 4 times minus 4 is also equals to 16. So these are the 4 possible values we can write what? We can write 16. 1 times 16 is equals to 16. 16 times 1 is equals to 16. 4 times 4 is equals to 16. Minus 4 times minus 4 is also equals to 16. Okay, let's work with this. Recall we said we are looking for all the positive possible value for x and y. So wherever we see any negative factor of x of 16, we are going to ignore it. So at this point, we are having a negative 4 times a negative 4, which is going to give us a positive 16. Because these two values are taking a negative values, we are going to ignore it, because one of the conditions of which solving this is that we are looking for all the positive possible value for x and y. So this is not carrying a negative sign, so we are going to ignore it, because at the end of the answer it's going to give us a negative sign. It's going to give us a negative sign, so we are going to ignore it. So we are going to work with the 3 of them that are positive. So if we are working with the 3 of them that are positive, we can say let y minus 4 equals the first rule 1. We can call this one a case 1, and x minus 4 equal 16. So at this junction, your y is equals to what? Bringing this one to the right hand side, your y is equals to what? Is equals to 5. Then your s is equals to 4 plus 16 is going to give us what? 20. Okay, we are done with this. Let's move on to the second one. We can say let's y minus 4 equal 16. Recall from the first, our case 1, we say x minus 4 is equals to 16 and y minus 4 is equals to 1. But in case 2 now, we are now saying let y minus 4 equal 16 and x minus 4 equal 1. You can call this one case 2. So at this junction, your y is equals to what? It's equals to 20. Then your x is equals to, this is 1. We're having 1, x minus 4 is equals to 1. Your x is equals to what? Is equals to 5. Okay, we are done with the second one. Let's move on to the third one. So we can say let y minus 4 equal 4. And x, we are having x, and x minus 4 equal 4. We can call this one case 3. Let's call this one, this is case 3. Let's say case 3 here. This is case 3. So we are working with case 3. In case 3, your y is equals to what? Bring this one to the right hand side, your y is equals to 8. So also bring this one to the right hand side, and your x is also equals to 8. So in your case 1, for case 1, y is equals to 5, s is equals to 20. In case 2, your y is equals to 20, s is equals to 5. Just that in case 1 and case 2, the value of s interchanges themselves. Then in case 3, the value of x are not equal. So in case 3, your y is equals to 8 and your s is equals to 8. So we have looked for all the positive possible value for x and y. Remember, we are following a condition, all the positive possible value for x and y. So these are all the possible value for x and y. So what then is the next thing? Since we have looked for the value of x and y, we are going to pick a case. We are either going to pick a case 1, case 2, or case 3. So this is your case 2. I can call this one 2. I can call this one 1. Then this is your 3. And I can call this one T3, case 3. So we are going to pick any of the cases, then plug the value of x and y into our question to see whether it's going to give us 1/4. Recall, our question says 1/x plus 1/y is equals to 1/4. Right? Okay, let's move on. Okay, since this is our equation, or let me rewrite. Recall, our equation says we are having 1/x plus 1/y is equals to 1/4. Okay, let's pick any of the cases, then plug the value of x and y, whether it's going to be equals to 1/4. If I should pick case, let me pick case 3. Case 1 is going to be the same thing, case 2 is going to be the same thing, case 3 is going to be this one. Let me pick case 3 for simplicity. So I'm going to have 1/8 plus 1/8, because x and y are the same, is equals to what? 1/4. Right? If I should look for the LCM of 8 is 8. So we are having 2/8 is equals to 1/4. So which is the same thing as what? 1/4 equals to 1/4. So this 1/4 is equals to 1/4. In other words, the value of x in case 3 is the value of x and y in case 3 is correct. So I will like you to do something for me by plugging in the value of case 2 and case 3 into this question to see whether it's going to give us whether it's going to give us 1/4. So if you should do that, you can drop that on the comment section below. So if you find this video interesting and useful, please click on the subscription button if you have not done that, and also smash on the notification button so that you get notified anytime I drop videos on mathematics. And also don't forget to hit on the thumbs up button in order for it to help YouTube algorithm to make this video go viral. Remember, who loves you, and the people of Bright Brain City Grass loves you, and we all love you. We all love to see you in our next video. God bless you, and Jesus loves you. Bye for now, and see you in our subsequent